Jacque, you mentioned during pregame that you wanted to get back to the standard. What did you think about how the team played, and did you get back to that tonight?
Yeah, without a doubt, Megan. It's a great response from our group, and a lot of times that's how you can, really judge if your team is getting better. Do they want to get better? Is there a care factor to getting better? And we showed all three things tonight. And I think a big part of you see I think we were leading that game from beginning to end, and that's 4 quarters of us putting good basketball on the floor. And so that says a lot from our group, especially against a team that's been playing at a high level.
Talking about that team, the Magic, they're a high-scoring team, but you contained them to just 101 points. What was working so well for you guys on the defensive side, and that slowed them down? Yeah, I think overall mentality of hitting first this evening. I think a lot of situations, whether it was, we were plus 20 in the rebounding area, and so that is a lot of times just physicality, want to get a hit and outwork somebody. And we had that on our mind from the beginning of the game. It was great to see our group deal with Doe not starting and being able to not use that as an excuse and stay together and play 4 quarters of really good basketball. And for Dennis, it's his first game back after missing 6. When I asked him about his performance on the walk-off, he just said he's savage. Can you add anything else to that for me? I'm
going to add that to my lingo also. You just see it. You feel him, and you feel his presence. And whether that is him picking up full court, whether that is him getting his own offensive rebound and putting it back up as the smallest dude out there, whether that is him cheering for his teammates. And so we missed it, and glad to have him back.
In that first quarter, I mean, he hit the first 3-pointer, then just kind of looked up. Next thing he has 20 points, 26 points. I guess when Mikal's cooking like that, just for someone who's an unselfish player, what's it like seeing a player just take that charge and say, hey, if it's working, keep going until the well runs out?
Yeah, Evan, it was interesting, like watching it and being in the moment, nothing was forced. It wasn't a bunch of isolation basketball. It was in the flow. I thought his teammates around him got him in great position so he could score the basketball. And then he took advantage of the opportunities that presented themselves. And so that is how we want to play. The feel, the flow of the game, the ball just, whatever energy that's created by that ball movement, it's okay. And then you trust the dude that he's going to make the right decision. And some nights that ball's going to go in for you more than others.
And then also, I guess, the 3 blocks he had as well, too. I think just as a two-way effort, does this pretty much rank where you expect Mikal to be at most games where he can just do things he wants on both ends? It
is definitely a space that we love him being in. And we had a clip on at halftime. That block right there, that block led into to transition for us. And so I think overall, just getting a sense and feel of where his teammates are going to be, how we want to play defense, the style that we want to play with, the disruptor that he can be with his length, his intellect, knowing what plays are going to happen. It's coming.
It felt like you guys were flying around, especially to start the game, like forcing deflections, blocking shots, and help. Was there anything schematic to that against the Magic, or just an increased effort in your eyes?
No, I think, I talked about concentration the other night, Lucas, and I think that's where it started with. We kind of threw a few defenses out there and went back and forth and tried to get them thinking a little bit, slowing them down, so we can keep them out of the paint. They still got to the paint, free throw-wise, too much for us in the first half, but we did slow down Paolo and his post-ups, especially with Doe not playing. So I think schematically being in zone, toggling back and forth with zone and man and some full court, 3-quarter stuff, really got our activity level high. That was what we were hoping for, especially starting small the way we did. That gave us some good dividends.